My name's Sophia. That particular piece of work over there in the Balkans, it was made for an exploration unit. So essentially it's supposed to create a film around your own personal experiences or your family history or your identity. I went to the more family history side just because we have such a strange story and the reason why we've ended up in England. So over there in the Balkans is about how my parents migrated to the UK and brought us up, me and my brother, while there was a war going on there, and not knowing whether their family or actually our family was affected by it. And that led to a split in identity and a lot of, we were brought up in a very Serbian household, but then we were very, very Western as well, so often there's a struggle of where are you actually from? It doesn't help that the countries Serbia and Croatia that we are from don't get along. So when you're in Serbia, you can't really give away too much about being Croatian and vice versa, which is, you rarely get any trouble because nobody's a bad person, but you have to just be careful. And yeah, it's made completely of archive footage. I was lucky that my parents filmed everything when we were younger on those tapes and kept them in good condition, so I managed to digitalise them and made the entire film out of these tapes.
I sećam se, ja sam pozvala telefonom svoje roditelje i moj otac ima onako skoro da se zaplakao i rekao je, slušaj, ja sam jako srećan što ti sada nisi ovde. I baš sam srećan što ste otišli.
To je bila 91. godina i u to vreme je počelo da bude prilično neprijatno tamo.
Mi smo se upravo venčali, tata je otišao u Nemačku i videlo se da se to kuva i sprema, ali prosto ne možeš da veruješ, živiš u Evropi i iznenada se sprema rat i nije ti jasno, a ti si mlad i upravo počinješ svoj pravi neki život. Dve stvari kojih sam se uvek najviše bojala u životu su bile ratovi i zemljotresi. I samo se sećam, jedne noći sedim, ne mogu da spavam i razmišljam šta da radim.
I mama je došla kod mene.
Stigli smo kući iz Nemačke negde oko 1-2 ujutru i došao je sused da nam kaže da je dolazila vojna policija da vodi u rat, na front, sud.
Iznenada Srbija kreće u rat sa Hrvatskom, ja živim u Srbiji i to je meni sve bilo potpuno suludo i zato sam, kao što sam pre rekao, i morao da odem, jer jednostavno nisam mogao da idem da pucam na svog prijatelja ili rođaka.
I onda smo rešili da odemo. Ja sam mislila da ćemo otići na nedelju, 2. Pa to je toliko suludo da ne može da traje duže od toga.
Mama je dogovorila se, bila sa prijateljem, čovekom koji je bio direktor kompanije. On je rešio on je ponudio da nas primi. Kod njih smo proveli nekoliko meseci, 5-6 meseci dok sam ja dobio tu radnu dozvolu i onda smo se preselili i tu je negde počeo otprilike, da kažem, normalan život. Nemaš decu, onda i ne znaš kako će se to, šta će to da bude. Dobiješ neku novu sreću i neku novu radost i od njih gledaš kako rastu i mislim, posebno je osjećanje.
It was just a lovely place to be and it was very idealistic. I didn't think about why we were there or anything behind just being there. Now it's still like that, but I think the baggage behind it all is more, I understand more now.
Bilo je nezgodno. Jedino u doba kad je NATO decided to bomb Belgrade. And that was in 1999, I think, and that was when you were born. I oni su krenuli da bombarduju Beograd, a tamo su živeli baba i deda, moji roditelji, živeli su mamini roditelji, mislim, i to je bilo prilično jezivo.
In a romantic way, I would like to have grown up there. I'm not sure if it's how much it's done to the place itself or just the feeling of wanting to be back somewhere where you've left part of your identity and especially growing up.
Na kraju krajeva sve što se desilo je vrlo pozitivno. Za nas. Na kraju kad je to sve prestalo bilo je veliko olakšanje. I onda je počelo leto, opet lepo, toplo leto.
It's not that I don't feel like I fit in anywhere really, but I do feel much more at home in a weird, in an almost unconscious way when I'm back there. But I think that's mainly because you can hear the language all around you.
Osjećam se ovde kod kuće, što bi rekao, osjećam se sad svugde kod kuće, imam bar 3 kuće sada.
Na kraju krajeva živim tamo gdje mi je trenutno, gdje se više, da osjećam da pripadam na neki način, posle svih ovih godina. A opet pripadam tamo da, i čak i ako više nema Jugoslavije, pripadam na raznim mestima na tom Balkanu. Tako da,
I think if the art school had a relationship with the art gallery, it would actually give all the art students a bit more publicity in a sense. Because we do get, there's a lot of work in the art school when you look at it, but like the people outside and the public to actually see it, they don't come into the art school and have a look. So if it was in the gallery, I think it would open up more opportunities for students. Maybe people would come in, notice things, want to work with them. I think it just would give more opportunities for collaboration with like industry professionals.
What does it mean to you having your film shown at the Manchester Art Gallery?
It means quite a lot actually, just because it doesn't get shown anywhere else. I can submit it to a lot of film festivals, but you have to pay quite a lot to submit, and also there's not like a guarantee that it will be shown. I appreciate that it does get shown in university, but normally it's just like one viewing for the class and it's all that cool. But then it like just gets locked away and you're like, actually that was a piece of work I really like, but I can't display it like you can a painting. So yeah, it's actually quite nice to have it somewhere in the public realm.
My name is Ben Cooper and I study three-dimensional design.
What's your main inspiration with your work?
I think really just having a functional object, as in throwing on the wheel. Everything at a certain point becomes functional because of the circular motion of the way we use it.
Can you talk to us about your current project that you just completed?
So the influence behind this was just traditional Japanese design. Quite interested in clean finishing, and as you can see in some of the pots, they're quite nicely finished. It's a set of sake, which is a fermented rice wine. So I just made a set of jugs throwing off the hump. So throw 3 cups and then a jug, and then repeat over and over again. So it become quite a therapeutic process.
What do you gain as an artist from galleries?
I think gaining from galleries, you probably end up with maybe connections in the market, so you end up with people that you could possibly collaborate with, do commissions. I think it just opens up more opportunities for you. Go out, because it gets stuck right there.
Yeah, my hips pop sometimes.
Yeah, it feels horrible. I suppose the more you go, the more better it gets.
It's so hard. But literally, even if we do it quite quickly, you can just put it in like
Slow motion.
slow motion, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll just like do loads of close-ups.
Oh. That could have been good.
Thought you were going to smash it.
Oh, I nearly did, because I didn't have that thing, I just had that big tray, so I was carrying all of them. Obviously I had to go through doors backwards like that, really gently, and then as I left it, it wobbled and one of them nearly went. I was like, holding it out. I was so scared.
I
Right
was
before
scared
my
like,
deadline.
when I was in front of you and going upstairs, I was scared that I'd like stop and go into the bathroom and smash it.
That did happen as well, someone stopped and I was like, it's a thing, they're quite thin, so if they did drop, they would
Smash.
definitely smash. Maybe the jugs wouldn't, the cups.
Stay down.
It's the smell.
Oh, that's so hard.
Is that the wood? Smells like tea tree oil. I love that smell.
Ugh.
Oh, Albus. Albus oil.
Oh my god, this is tedious. I think I've got enough.
Do you want me to try?
Can do, yeah.
Quite a steady hand.
It's just when you like go.
Gotta have a wide stance. Just come like that.
Yeah.
When I do sounds, when I have it, so it's photography in the background.
Yeah. And then just like, you could just put it on the bipod and
Yeah.
just film it for a bit. Separately, just like put in between.
But they'll be out of display as well, so it would be
Yeah, that's good. That was probably the best one.
It was good, yeah.
The best sweep. Should we do what? No, that'll probably do.
You get right up close, because there's a crackle in that glaze. If you can get up close.
Oh, shit.
Best crackle's probably about there.
Oh, yeah. Where's that one? Nah, that's shit. Looking
Maybe.
up close.
Oh no, I've got to give them these gifts. I was going to say, it's supposed to be down reduction. Shown in the gallery means that there's more opportunity for people to look at your work. I mean, even in the uni, when they have exhibitions, for example, next year if I apply for Vertical Gallery or something like that, it means more people get to see your work, which means you get more influence, more opinions, which means you get better work.
My name's Sam Hayton and I study product design and technology.
Can you give us a brief description of your work on display?
My work on display today is about the conflicting feeling at what's me a young age to identify with certain niches or cliques or whatever you want to call it. It was a struggle, and I think it's for me and a lot of people to know where you fit in. After university, I'd love to stay in Manchester. I think it's an amazing city. Yeah, I absolutely love it. To find work, realistically, maybe not straight away. I think it would take a lot of doing. There's a lot of competition, but stop making excuses. Get good, get on with it. It's definitely a growing, or there's more opportunities than in Manchester than there used to be. But 100%, there's so much more opportunities down south in London. Yeah, there's so much more. And so I need placements to get experience in what would be my third year. And the majority are all down south, and there's one or two, but they still focus a lot around mechanical and design engineering, whereas it's slightly different from my practice.
My name is Poppy Capon and I study fine art. My practice revolves around colour and collaboration with children. Bringing like more than one mind together in a piece of art is what I'm quite interested in.
What's it like to be a student at Manchester, and does it influence you?
Being a student at Manchester is great because it's such a vibrant city and the art school's got such a prestigious reputation. But on the other side, because it's so competitive, it can be tricky at times to get noticed, like even within the art school itself. And I'd say because of deadline stress and pressure from tutors and just being around such a vibrant place where everyone's so creative constantly, it can make you second guess yourself and put your own work down, or if you have creative block then you're pretty much screwed for a deadline because you're not going to create as much work and you're going to get the mark that you wanted.
Do you think you get a lot of opportunities being a fine art student?
I'd say we do, definitely, but it's once your name's known then you're going to get those opportunities a lot, like before other people hear about them, so it can be quite a tricky concept to be part of.